Good morning to everyone out there. Here from my jungle tambo. A boat is just passing by in the lagoon. Maybe you hear it. I'm here in the end, not yet the end, but in the last days with a 14-day group. They all came here to work with the sacred plants, with the master plants, and my Shipibo Maestra Juanita. And I was just a few days ago, I had again a request and a question if I also offer retreats, which are shorter than 14 days. And sometimes people are writing me and asking these questions. So I felt like making a little post about it. So I offer 14-day retreats, 28-day retreats, and 42-day retreats. And these lengths really feel in alignment with me. For someone who wants to dive deep, building up a relationship with a master plan, for me, these 14 days is the minimum. Why? Because first we build up a relationship to this spirit of the plant. And this cannot happen, in my experience, in a sustainable, deep, profound way, in a quick thing. Secondly, for me, working with nature, working with the organism and energies of the universe, and really to learn what for me is my main intention, that people can learn about energies, that they learn about themselves, that they learn which place they have in universe, how they can live in full alignment with the help of the sacred plant wisdom and the help of a very experienced Shipibo Maestra, a healer who helps energetically connect to the world of the plants. So to have that in a profound way, in my opinion, and in my experience, we need to slow down. And most of us come from a busy life, and when our mind is very active, when we have to think about many things, when there's a lot of distraction, to really slow down, to be able to resonate with plant spirit, to be able to really go deep into the smallest cells of nature, of own nature, of the universe, to really go into the experience of feeling the subtlety of energies. We need to slow down, and it needs a little bit time for most of the people. For most of the people, it needs a couple of days to really slow down. So the other reason is that my Shipibo Maestros and myself, we agree that we like to build up the relationship also in the way of starting with a slower dosage, and then and then maybe drinking a little more and a little more or a little more, depending on the process, depending what the client, what the participant brings into the process. So, if there would be a short time and just a few, 1, 2, 3 ceremonies, this quick thing doesn't feel right in my integrity. I like really to slowly build it up. Then also we work with here in the jungle. We work with plant baths. We work with other plant remedies, what you get prescribed by the maestra or the vegetalista or myself. We all work as a team. And also these plant remedies, they need some time, to connect with your system. The ayahuasca needs some time. If you choose a tree medicine, additionally, to connect to the world of the tree, it needs time. And everyone who has done a profound zama, what many people call diet or dieta, right? They know it needs time. And 14 days, it's a start. It's a start to get a deeper sense, If you're lucky, you get in 40 days a deeper sense. And if you're ready, yes, sometimes it needs more time. My first dietas also started with that amount of time. And then I noticed, wow, after 14 days, then it gets very interesting. Then really different things are happening. So then I had a time, my minimum was 1 month or 2 months, and then 3 months or 4 months being in Zama. Because you notice, the longer you are in, the deeper and the finer and the more subtle it becomes. And of course, we live in a world where we are very busy, most of us. Many have responsibilities with a job life, with family, with kids, with many things, and really dropping in and disconnecting from the outside world to really drop in. Yes, it's a commitment, and it's for some people more difficult and for some people less difficult. But what I can really share with you, that the people who drop in and do it, they always say, wow, I don't want to do any more this quick thing. They see the quality and the value in having at least these 14 days. And also what we do is after the last ceremony, we have 6 ceremonies in 14 days. And after the last ceremony, you have 1 day to fully integrate the last ceremony. And then we have 1 day where it's a sharing circle or a talk about integration, or also if people want to do a little excursion here in nature. So there are 2 full days also after the last ceremony, and then in the next morning you leave. What also feels for me in integrity, not to send people out when they are still, in a very open, vulnerable space. And give them at least these 2 days in nature still to, to settle in and to prepare to go out. Yeah. So yeah, for these different reasons, for me, it feels an integrity to stay with, for right now, at least this 14 days. And when I started in 2018 offering that, I had 10 days. And I realized this 10 days always feels a little too much contracted. I always felt a little bit space in the beginning, a little bit space in the end would feel much better. Because sometimes when I tell to people, hey, please stay 2 days longer, don't take a flight right the next day, they still do, because there's so many, responsibilities or pressure or things to do. So that's why I offer at least, or the minimum time with 14 days. And I think it has a lot of value if you give the gift to yourself, and if you really feel the call to make it happen for 14 days, just for you, yeah. So, and please keep asking, maybe at some point I find a way which feels in alignment in a different way, but so far I need to listen, and that's what feels true for me. Even if I maybe could have more people if I offer something shorter, probably I could, because there are quite a lot who look for something shorter, but it doesn't feel right in my heart right now. So I love the 14 days, I love the 28 days, and sometimes I offer the 42 days for people who really, most of the times they come because they already have experience and they really are long-term plan students and they see the value there. So I hope that helped a little bit to clarify. Sending much love here from the jungle. It's still early in the morning here. Maybe you see that I still look a little bit like right out after the bed. Ciao.